President Cyril Ramaphosa says that BEE is a great idea for South Africa. And in this article in Daily Investor, in the headline, it says that Ramaphosa says BEE, which blocks many international investments, is good for the South African economy. And he famously uses the mining sector as an example. Now, himself as a beneficiary of BEE long before the new dispensation came into being in 1994, benefited from Harry Oppenheimer that took him under his wing, tutored him, trained him, and gave him shares in Anglo American. So I suppose you could call that the first BEE. And if you look at the history of the Oppenheimer family and Anglo American and all the influences in the country, you can make your own conclusions from there. But BEE, being good for South Africa, is something many people question. I do not believe in any race-based anything. I don't believe that color should be used on any form, application, or anything like that. I do believe that we should govern from the perspective of the most vulnerable in society. The poor, the needy, the people that are older, children, babies, etc., people that are sick. I think you need to govern from their perspective. You need to think about them, look after them, because it shows you that you have a civil society. And in capitalism, if you're just chasing money, often that can be pushed to the side. So in a healthy society, you need healthy competition, an open market where people can compete with each other, where someone that works harder can do better. However, when you have a law, as Dr. Frans Cronje says, where you get taxed when you enter the market, it doesn't look very good for your business and your shareholders. And this is something that needs to be looked at. But just to get back to what Cyril Ramaphosa said, and he was asked questions within Parliament, he was actually quite upset that he was asked about BEE. And he said, this is because they only want white people to control the economy. We are not going to allow that, Ramaphosa told parliamentarians. Many people don't know that Cyril Ramaphosa has been locked up before for what would be considered terrorist activities or planning terrorist activities. He is not the clean person that you think he is. And you can go and watch my video on the life of Cyril Ramaphosa. It's got a lot of views. It went viral back in the day when I put it out there. Maybe it's time that I repost that video. Ramaphosa explained that it is a fallacy for people to believe that BEE impedes economic growth when there are many examples of the opposite. Yes, for himself. One such example is the mining sector. Hooray! He actually mentions a sector in which he became a billionaire. Ramaphosa said, which is full of black-owned businesses growing their operations and creating jobs. Many more black people are involved in mining today. That industry now has more black entrepreneurs who are expanding their operations and creating more jobs, he said. It's a small part of the entire South African sector. It's a sector he knows because he's become filthy rich off of it. And he was empowered by very specific people, not black people, to do this. And I hate to be using color, but he is forcing my hand in this case. This overlooks the fact that the output from South Africa's mining sector has declined steadily over the past 3 decades of ANC rule. While ANC is not ruling anymore, they are in what they call a coalition government, a government of national unity. How unified it is and how national it is, the fairies in the sky could wonder about that. While black ownership has increased, it is of a smaller pie, and that is important to understand, with the mining sector being a shadow of its former self. Now, I believe in integration. I believe integration is very important, and that gatekeeping because of skin color is absolute madness. These are things that happen under the apartheid government. It shouldn't be the case. You should, as a business, be able to hire whoever you think is the most capable for the job. And to think that every person is a racist and forcing people's hand is never good for business. It doesn't work. Create business if you want to create business, and employ people if you want to employ people. Do not use race in any legislation whatsoever. Then Frans Cronje speaks about taxing capital on arrival, that it is a bad idea. And this is something That is important, this concept. You can go and read the rest of the article. I'll give you a link in the description below the video, as well as in the first pinned comment. But France says here, you should not even tax capital as it leaves your economy. We tax capital as it comes in through the door. Like on the onset. This is important to understand. If you wish to have the privilege of investing in our economy, you have to give up around 30% to a specific set of shareholders. This leaves very little left in terms of return for investors. So why would people invest here if that is the case? And I can tell you that with my business dealings in the past, I often found out that when I had to supply equipment or do installations within the sound and lighting industry, that I later would find out that it was done through a BEE partner. They would pay me my money. They would charge government 10 times what I charged them for the installation. I would supply the equipment, do the full installation, do everything. They do nothing. All they are BEE partners. How is this okay? How is this good for the economy? Because the taxpayers absolutely got ripped off. I once worked with a BEE company that only charged 20% more on top of my fee. And I saw this as a fair process. They navigated everything. They got me involved from the beginning. I met with the people in the education department. We looked through the equipment and the government got an excellent deal. So I've seen both sides of the coin, how people using BEE correctly can work if you don't rip taxpayers off. However, in most of these businesses, government is getting ripped off because of BEE. I can tell you within Eskom that Eskom is often paying 3 times more on average for an item. Not 3%, not 30%, 3 times more for an item, and often a lot more because of BEE. How is this fair on the taxpayers of the country? How is it fair that we look at each other based on race? This is utter nonsense. I want it to stop. I don't want to see any race on a party application form or on a school application form or anything like that. It is sick. These politicians are pushing the race narrative. The sooner we get rid of it, the better. That's my 2 cents worth. And Cyril Ramaphosa thinking that BEE is helping this country. The day that government folds completely because of the policies that the ANC has pushed and that the DA is allowing as the supposed official opposition and now combined government, you have yourselves to blame for the status quo, for this absolute mess that we are in. BEE needs to be abolished at all costs, and the fact that the DA, who should be the official opposition that should fight BEE hand tooth and nail, is in bed with the African National Congress now supporting people like Cyril Ramaphosa, talking utter nonsense like this in Parliament. They are to blame. You can say no. Thanks so much for watching this video. Tell me in the comments how you feel about the concept of BEE. How do you feel about race-based politics, policy, and so on? I'm so sick of it. It is really sad that I had to use black and white while actually narrating what Cyril Ramaphosa has said here. It is a disgrace on the country. I think he is disgraceful for pushing this narrative. I cannot respect a man that does that. I might respect the office, but I will never respect him. And the day that he decides to get rid of these BEE policies will be the best day for the South Africa, not only economy, but for the people of South Africa. They will be freed from their sick minds. Thanks so much for watching. Tell me in the comments how you feel about what Cyril Ramaphosa says about BEE and how good it is for the South African economy, especially the mining industry where he has made his billions. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Click the bell icon so you can get notifications for future videos. Like these videos and remember to comment.